Hello. So we continue our discussion on postpartum hemorrhage. As earlier on mentioned, there are four main causes of postpartum hemorrhage. And so we are going to look at each of them and then look at the predisposing factors or the risk factors to each of them. Okay. So today I want us to look at the postpartum hemorrhage caused by uterine atony. When I say uterine atony, it means that after delivery, the uterus has become flabby and is not able to contract. Naturally, after delivery, you see, let's say that the baby was in your uterus and it had opened up to this size. Okay. Now, once the baby comes out, the uterus has to go back, shrink, and then come together to help control hemorrhage. But when you have uterine atony, it doesn't happen so let me do this small demonstration. Let's take this to be your abdomen. Okay, so the length was up here when your baby was still in there, and then this is your navel. Okay, this is for demonstration purposes. So as soon as baby is delivered, the abdominal size drops to this way, so midway between this side and then the umbilicus. Then the midwife will examine the uterus to see if there's any other baby there. If there's no baby, you'll be given an injection, oxytocin, on your thighs to help the uterus to contract, okay, for management of the third stage, that is delivery of the placenta. Once the placenta is delivered, the uterus, which was up here, would drop below the navel, down in between the symphysis pubis and then the umbilicus here, somewhere here. And then you realize that it starts getting harder. It feels rounded and firm. But in atony uterus, it doesn't happen that way. And the reasons why your uterus will fail to contract after delivery could be due to prolonged labor. When you labor for too long, the muscles get tired, and so it becomes difficult to contract after delivery. In multiple gestation, twin or more than two, it could also predispose you to having uterine atony. And one simple and common thing that usually happens is full bladder. After delivery, you feel that you are in pains. I mean, for instance, if you were given an episiotomy or you had a tear, you feel like urinating will cause you pains, and so you don't urinate. If you have a full bladder, it will push the uterus away and it prevents it from contracting after delivery. Where you've had many births, that is grand multiparity, over 4 deliveries. Okay, and then the fact that the fluid around the baby is too much, that is polyhydramnios, it could also predispose you to having atony uterus after delivery. So let this guide you, follow for the signs and symptoms